Hey guys, happy Scorpio Eclipse. I don't know about you guys, like this past few weeks have been freaking intense. Like my mood has been so horrible and I haven't been able to pick myself out of it, right? It's been so dark and so murky and I am so looking forward to like all of this being over. But the weird thing is, like yesterday I felt a little bit better and then today I feel like totally like better. Like my mood is so not what it was like 3 days ago, which is weird. But I'm thinking like, have I been doing like a lot of shadow work, like really deep in my feelings and trying to figure things out? Yes. And the other day, like a day or day and a half ago or so, I kind of finally figured it out, right? Like what my deep issue is. Like why do I keep attracting this kind of energy? Like why can I break that cycle? Right? And I finally figured it out. And it's like I have some major abandonment issues, like from when I was a child. Abandonment issues. Have my friends that I would do anything for, like, are quick to abandon me for like, new things or new people that come into their life. You know, even like extended family abandoning me, right? And it's like, and I'm wondering like why. It's like why do I give and I'm so like ride or die for people that I love in my life, but when it's my turn, they're not the same. They don't. It's not reciprocated, and I'm wondering like why do I keep bringing that energy into me? And it's like I think I finally figured it out. Like I keep holding on to that hurt subconsciously, like because you wouldn't be able to tell that I don't really play like the victim role. I don't really talk. I don't feel sorry for myself. I'm kind of like let's go. I'm not super emotional. I'm more of like well, I'm a double Virgo and Aquarius moon, so you guys you know make your own like assumptions of how I am seen through the eyes of other people. But like subconsciously, like deep down there, that's I have abandonment issues, right? Like I don't really think I've ever really even like thought that about myself before, like until just now. Like and because I didn't know it, like I continued to like invite those energies into my life because it's like, even though I think I worked through something, like the residual energy of the pain and the hurt, right, and not acknowledging it or working through it is still there. That's the only thing I can think of. And once I discovered that, I'm like, oh shit. Like, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. Like, it is what it is, and people are who they are. Like, we can only, do and be from our current, like, knowledge. Like, right? Like that, like for some people, like that's where they're at on their own soul evolution, their own soul journey. That's where they're at. These are the tools that they have to work with. This is the knowledge that they have. These are the experiences that they've come across. Like so it's like I can't be mad about it. I should not hold them accountable. Well, actually, no, I can't hold them accountable as far as like just not wanting them in my life, but I have to be compassionate, right, and understanding, and just say like, we just aren't vibing at the same level. Not one level is higher than the other because we all have our own paths, and it's not right or wrong. We just are on different paths, and for me to be able to move on and heal, I need to accept things how they are and understand and let them go and do their thing and be who they are and not be judgmental about it. And also not let it hurt me and take it so personally. Because they might not be able to reciprocate like what I've given to them, but that doesn't mean that down the line, I won't find others that will. That would be my ride or die, right? So that was like a big like thing for me to discover. Like it's, oh my god, you guys, it's just, I mean, it wasn't fun. Like it is like super like heartbreaking to just pull those like those really painful like emotions, like people that you love, and they abandon you. It's like it does not feel good. And Minka Kelly has a book that she just released, right? She was on, what show was she on? Friday Night Lights, I believe. She was on that show. I can't help but think of the timing because she just released it like a few days ago, right? So for the past couple of years, she's been working on this book. So that was her healing process, to write this book and tell her story. And bam, she releases it now, and like during this eclipse. And what I think the eclipse is about, the Scorpio one, it's really about releasing and just letting go. So her giving her talks, her doing her tour, this is her like letting go and releasing it. She's been doing the dirty work, right? And now she's releasing it. It's like, I wonder if she follows astrology. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it's like, wow. So, okay, like I said, astrologers all have their different interpretations, right? I think it's just relative. That's that's what I think. In my opinion, what I've been going through, and if you have been going through something similar, I think we believe that it is a release point to just finally let go. And if you haven't completely worked it out yet, I think we are still in the energies of working it out. I mean, this plays out for another 6 months at least, right? But I would recommend that you really, really work it out right now because we do have a fixed Grand Cross, which is May 16th through the 23rd, right? You can follow, you can check out Molly McCord on her YouTube channel. She gets into like the nitty gritty, like of the transit. But it is going to be like a regeneration, right? It's like a total reset, where we can just like take a breather and just kind of really let go of the residual things that have happened and are lingering, and we can like really just start over. Like the karma is done, right? The old contracts, they're done. Like for me, I feel like the first so far in my life I've done a lot of karmic work. Like that's all I've seen. That's all I feel like I've been doing is a lot of karmic work through the years. And I personally myself feel like, yeah, it's time. It's time for the new you, which is actually the real you, to really shine and come out. So yeah, it's a releasing, and I'm gonna say like it's been a tough ride. It's been really hard, but I'm so glad that I've finally figured it out, and I am gonna start the process of completely letting it go. And another astrologer was saying like basically if we haven't been doing the work, like we're kind of screwed right now. I mean, which is true, I guess, because that's kind of what happened to me, right? Like a couple years ago when I should have been doing the work, I didn't do it, and I've had to pay for it now, and it's much harder for me now than it would have been then. And who was she? You could look her up. Ethereal Astrology. She used to be Astro Wonder Girl. But I'll link Molly McCord and I'll link her as well. I think those are two really good videos to watch right now because I resonate with with those astrologers a whole lot. I mean, excuse me. I mean, of course, not everything is always going to be on point, but a lot of the times it's more general, and it does seem to like fit what's going on in my life. So you guys should check them out. But yeah. But then also another thing is I don't ever think like what's meant for you is not going to happen because the astrology says it's too late. Like, I don't believe that. I think, like, whatever is meant for you is going to be for you if it's really meant for you. I mean, maybe it might be harder, the next time around when the opportunity presents itself again. But hey, I mean, that's just life. That's really all it is. You just keep moving forward. But yeah, anyways, I really do hope that like you guys are, you know, you guys caught that life raft out there, right? It's like we've been drowning in the ocean, and it's like, and these waves are so strong, and like the lifeboat, it's like right there. It's like it's right there, right? But it's just the waves are so hard, and it's like we can't seem to get to it. And the thing is, it's still there, you guys. Like that lifeboat, that raft, or whatever thing it is you want to call those things. I don't know, whatever. It's there. And the string is like right there, and you guys just got to keep, using all the strength you have, and and you'll make it because it's there. So don't give up. Don't fold. I mean, there are some things that maybe you've been dealing with for a long time or working on that you may have to face reality that maybe that's not what it is, and let it go as well. It could be a job. Like, come on, how long are you going to stay at a job you don't like? I mean, how long are you going to stay in a relationship where you're not happy? Like in Scorpio, right? So it's like, hello, if you're in a relationship where like you guys don't want to have sex with each other, like, but you're like, you like each other's company because you're like best friends. Like, okay, you can be best friends, but maybe not be in a relationship. Yeah, so I would be brave. Let go where you need to let go. Face what you need to face. Okay? So you can grab that freaking life thingamajigger and prepare yourself to do a complete freaking reset like a couple weeks from now. Okay? May 16th. I should just get going. Uh, we reap what we sow, right? What we put out is what we get back. Karma, like gosh, there's this quote by someone, I totally forgot who it was. It was like this really good video that I was watching, like a really old video from like way back in the day. But he's like, to achieve anything in life, you have to pay the price. So nothing is gonna come. Maybe in some situations things come a little easy, but for most great things, they don't come easy. It takes a lot of work and effort. So yeah, that's all I have to say today about the eclipse. I am glad that it is here, and I'm glad that we can move on. And I'm even happier when that Grand Cross happens, and when Mercury gets out of its shadow period. Like, I'm looking forward to it. But that doesn't mean that right now, we can't do our thing. Okay, guys, I wish you guys love and strength and so much patience, and have grace for yourself and even for other people. Okay, because we are all on our own personal soul journeys, right? And we can't expect people to be who we want them to be or how we want them to be, because that's their life and it's not ours. We need to worry about ourselves and what we need to do for ourselves in order to get to where we want to be in life. Okay? Love you. Bye.